Tonight we're going to do a quick tour of the ECC. This one right here is going to be the infant's classroom, which I don't know as an infant what kind of classes you can do, but hey, we have an infant classroom. Tom, you want to go ahead and just kind of give them a good look at everything? So it's coming together nicely. They're getting everything sorted. I have to say one of the cutest things, because I remember being a little kid growing up, and going to the bathroom was always a hassle because the toilet was too big, but we've taken care of that here. These kids get the neatest thing. And I can't get a light turned on. When did they start making kid-sized bathrooms? That is so cute. I'm sorry, that's just cute. All right. So let's head on to the toddler classrooms. Oh, Father Hanson? Oh, hang on, we got the man himself. Come on. Oh, you're live right now, Father.
Hey, everybody.
Now, do you want to lead the tour? I'll hand it over to you.
You can if you want.
I would do so.
All right. I hope the rosary was good with Father Lee. Thanks for joining us. So here's the entranceway. In fact, if it's okay with you, Tom, we'll point out the playground. Have you shown that yet?
We have.
Okay. Josh, will you hold the door? You can see this. This is authentic Kansas City Chiefs AstroTurf. Well, kind of, but very close to it. And this is our tykes on the green section, and that is rubberized chips for, well, I think it's like 6 or 12 inches deep, full of chips, and that's for the older children. These canopies here that you see will block the ultraviolet rays, so that's when the kids are playing in the. It's not really for rain; it's actually for the sun. So we hope you enjoy. We can see the littlest kids here as well. So, okay. And the flagpole here, maybe we can just point this out. This is a mini tour, but it's becoming a fuller tour. One of our the Rydens boy, no, did an Eagle Scout project. You can see the flagpole. It will have both the American flag and the papal flag. So this is on the 9th Street side of 9th Street side of the facility, and I'm walking on the chips now too. And if Tom wants to come down here, you can see a new built-up wall, Tom, over here. This is pointing towards 9th and Rubidoux. That's all new fence there, and that allows for any kind of an egress for the building, for if they have to leave the building. And the parking lot has been. You can see Father Lead over there. You can see that the parking lot has been recurbed and sealed and striped. So we're grateful for that. Coming back in, one of the features, this is a simple little thing here, but this window is from the 909 Rubidoux house, which was right next door. That was above the door. And Jeff Days and companions took that out, and we had it framed. Dan Diddy, our parishioner, had it framed and hung there. So that'll be welcoming people into the center. So how far have you gone, Deacon Josh?
We went to the infant.
Okay, so the infant room, yep. You've already been there. Yep. This would be the director's office, Lisa Hewitt, and you can see she's equipped here already. This is a way too to have the kids check in. If we go. A toddler classroom. For some reason, this is my favorite classroom. Maybe it speaks about my enjoying playground. So anyway, this is one of the toddler rooms. Maybe we could show. So everything within the facility, of course, is new. You can see the brand new. They call them cubbies, I believe. Those are donated by some friends of the St. Gianna Center and the cathedral. The little tiny, maybe show the little tiny bathroom. Did you show the bathroom? The other? Okay, you already did that. Forget it. Okay. Thank you. This room will be named the Rosalie Ross Room. It's some of the friends of the cathedral and and help with the St. Gianna Center actually named it. This will be named after a mother of 12 who raised 12 children, and her children are good friends with the cathedral and the St. Gianna Center. This here is the atrium. You can see the statue of St. Gianna where Father Leet prayed the rosary with the, did he have the statue in the background? So that statue is 4 feet tall. It's from Italy. It's St. Gianna holding her two children. And we even have a little drawer here for the kids to put their intentions. And we can ask for St. Gianna to pray for the intentions of the children. This is the atrium. This is going to be this kind of the centerpiece of the center, in the sense that it's here that the children will learn the love of God in the catechesis of the Good Shepherd. So this is the atrium, not as just a welcoming space, but it's actually going to be a classroom used for teaching religion, particularly for the 3-year-olds and up. But it's called Catechesis of the Good Shepherd. It's what most of the Catholic schools are switching to. It's a very hands-on approach to learning religion. So this is my favorite room. My favorite room that's not a classroom with kids, with no view of the playground. So we'll continue. So we came in the front door. You saw the infant room. Then we went to the left and saw the toddler room. This is right, the atrium's right in the main entranceway too. Then we go to toddler room number 2 is here. So with some of the equipment's over. I'm going to ask all those that are watching this today, pray in a special way tomorrow on Wednesday. Ms. Pewitt has a very important meeting with the state for the licensing people. So very important steps to go through to get the children over here. Please pray for those meetings for Lisa tomorrow. Here's the state-of-the-art kitchen. They're pretty excited about this. It has a 6-burner stove with the proper ventilation, the good, nice stainless steel tables. I said I hope the staff at the cathedral school won't be mad at us, because this is very nice. And we have a big pantry, refrigerators and freezers, the proper washing facilities, especially with coronavirus. You have to get the certain temperatures, and this is definitely state-of-the-art kitchen. So all you nice benefactors and friends and parishioners watching, thank you for this. Here we're walking, maybe we'll go on the perimeter. This is one of the pre-K rooms, 3 of them. So now we're on Roubadou. This is on the corner of 9th and Roubadou, where you're looking down the side of the building from the flagpole. That's here. You can see out into St. Joseph. You can see the flag down by St. James Parish. Coming back into this pre-K room, there are 3 of them. This one's already beginning set up. These are really amazing cubbies. I just can't believe it. We have enough cubbies for 92 children. I'm not sure if all the cubbies are here. I think some might still be being built, but most of them are here. Now we're in the 3rd pre-K room. So now we're all the way on the side of the building closest to the cathedral, and so on Roubadou. Now we're going to circle around out of this room. By the way, this part of the building is probably as safe as it can get for a tornado shelter, because these walls are like 3 to 5 feet thick of cement. And so this was the old vault area of the hospital building. All the walls and the roof are as well. So we're going to continue along the perimeter. There's a large storage room. We won't spend a lot inside it. This wraps around to the altar. Would be a great place in case of a tornado warning. But that's just storage. Then we have adult restrooms here on the left. Then here is the community room, which is, this room is going to be available. I believe the children are going to be eating in here, the way I understand it. The idea also is it could be used for parish events, because the tables can be shifted around and adults can use them. And this room is meant for that purpose. So for parishioners to have meetings, this will be in like the St. Anne's room, the Ruggles Hall, etc. Out here you can see the playground from the older children's side. Okay, and up here you see the alley. So the cathedral's to your right. What does it say? Show? There's a little note there. Show. Slow. Sorry about that. We're going too fast. Hope you're not getting dizzy. Okay, so now we've circled all the way around the building on the perimeter. Now behind the atrium, and we'll walk slowly there, behind the atrium, so in the center of the building, above this wall here in the atrium and throughout the center of the building is a mezzanine level that has all the heating and air conditioning equipment. It could have some certain storage and other, but it's really going to be more of an equipment room. So we have none of those kinds of things on the main floor. Pretty much every square foot of the main floor is being used to service the children, to help for the early childhood center. So, but there are a couple of meeting rooms we'll show you, and a little break room for the teachers and for the staff. Don't go too fast, Tom. Thank you. Sorry about that, Mary. So this is now the center of the building, and we have a janitor's closet where they got the floor in. Amazing. I think we had a volunteer parishioner do that. This is the janitor's closet. A laundry facility. And they got that nice floor in too. I want to thank Chris Herner, and he let us keep some of the extra supplies that we had. Some parishioners voluntarily put some things in. And all the subcontractors and benefactors, and it's amazing. This is a meeting room for like when families come to meet with Lisa or one of the teachers. There'll be a meeting room. And then here is the snazzy employee lounge, break room, lunch room. So this is going to have a microwave oven and refrigerator and okay, there's a question.
What is the enrollment capacity?
The enrollment capacity is 92 like this and 120 if we change the social room into a classroom, which would mean the kids would have to eat in their classes and there wouldn't be that room available for meetings. Good question. Good question. Thank you. And then this, that you want to, we're not going to go up there, I don't think, but this is the pathway to the equipment room, which was upstairs. Okay? Now, if you have any more questions, feel free to, this is just a walkthrough, and we'll send this out in a video and a link to the parishioners as well. But if you want to, Josh, you have anything that I missed here, any questions that you can think of? But please pray that Lisa's meetings with the state examiner got changed, and also the state fire marshal got changed, and there was some confusion in the change. So she needs a lot of prayers, but she's got some very important meetings tomorrow. We're very grateful. The examiner is coming, I think, about noon, and she'll be here. She has the rest of the day for us to get us licensed and get us up to par. So we're ready for the children.
Hey, Father, I've got one question.
Yes.
Is there anything that the center is still needing?
I think, of course, first of all, I would say don't hesitate to write Lisa Pewitt from the parish website. Her email would be there. You can certainly call the parish and ask someone in the parish office to get you in touch with her if there's anything in particular that they're looking for in the move. Right now they're operating at the old center still, and they're moving, so you can see some of the things over here. That would be the first thing I would say is to check in with Lisa through the parish office. The second thing I would just say is keep in mind that we're so grateful. This is Josh, or Deacon. Thanks for asking. We're so grateful for the many, 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 many benefactors and those who've sacrificed and pledged. We will, right now, we have some donors that have promised us help that Father needs to follow up on, but we still, one of our parishioners said they got a tax credit of some kind, and they're retired, and they said, you should tell all the parishioners that we still need pledges. So we still need pledges. We do have a loan with the diocese. If we don't get all the pledges, we're all set, but we're hoping that we can have it fully pledged by the time the bishop comes, which will be later in the fall or early winter. Good question. So pledges, and also contact Lisa specifically for things. We're really grateful. Like, we can see some of the furniture here has been donated. Of course, the cubbies from our larger benefactor, a friend of the cathedral and of the St. Gianna Center, who had initiated that with Lisa, and apparently Lisa taught his children once early years ago, and through his efforts and other friends supporting him, we were able to provide these. That was, for example, that was one of the last things that we had to ask Deacon Josh. So any other questions coming in? Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Today is the feast of St. Louis, a king of France, who's one of our great cities across Missouri. They're celebrating today. St. Gianna's feast day is April 28th. So look forward to seeing another video when the kids are here. Also a special video when the bishop comes for the dedication and the blessing of the center. So thank you all for joining us. Let me give you a little blessing. May Almighty God bless you all, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. Have a good night, and thank you.